The woman that the native doctor died on top of her, he slumped. If you see this woman, hey, I'm coming on. You people will say, hey, what are we talking about? Where is eyekody going to? Now fine, we won't shop. And if person die, thank you very much. This woman, well known in this community, in this island, told her husband she was going to Switzerland. She sells laces. But her friends that she moved with, they knew she was going to hotel. She will still go to the Switzerland, but she went to the hotel with a man who is married. And people know this man in this island too. But she is more well known because she's a socialite. She goes to parties. So when she went to commit adultery with this married man, so you know they are both committing adultery, her friends were the ones that dropped her and they knew she was in the hotel. Now, the man was having sex with her and suddenly he had an heart attack. You know, he's displayed, and by the time the ambulance came, he was declared dead. They said he's dead. So when they said he was dead, the story was bad, my people. Remember, she left husband at home with children. Husband too went out to do kabu kabu. He left wife at home with children. Who are we going to call? Meanwhile, the husband at home heard from people that, one woman, he don't happen. Oh. Went with somebody's husband to hotel. In their bid to fucking each other, the man takiti. The man died. Eh? The man was at rest. He called his wife and said, hey, guess what? Eh? Somebody gave me star. Thank you. Somebody gave me star. Let me thank the person. Sonia Onome Eboigbe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. So the man shall call the wife. The wife called the man and told the man that they were now talking like, did something happen here? Oh? They said one woman. They said and the woman now said, hey, she too now acted like. Meanwhile, she called her friends to tell her friends that the man way I come to with for here. Oh, the man don't die you. But you know the good thing about Western world. Fine, you'll be the first suspect. In any situation where death is in play, you will be first suspect. Do you understand? Her friends just told her that maybe she was due to go to Switzerland the next day. Do you understand? Her friends just told her, they just planned. She just went to that Switzerland. She didn't go back home. So the husband feels to her, as far as the husband is concerned, she was in Switzerland. Am I making sense? Now, the man, they did postmortem. They discovered that he's been managing blood pressure. It was then declared that he died of heart attack. They didn't hold down the woman. They didn't hold down the woman because they did medical autopsy, postmortem, all the things that needs to be done to check if she has a hand or if there was poisoning or anything. They discovered that could it be he wasn't taking his drugs regularly? We don't know. Could it be having to go and commit adultery? You know, go and steadily fucking somebody's wife in the hotel. If you are not He probably went to take something that, today, I will fuck this person very well. We don't know. And it can trigger anything in his system and lead to heart attack. Could it be he had fear of, is anybody seeing me? Anxiety triggered, turn to anything. Anything could have happened. Anything could have happened. But the truth is that he died of not natural cause, of heart attack. They could find out from autopsy. Now, put that case aside and look at the case. Eventually, I don't have to tell you the story of the man and the woman, but it has happened before in this country. I don't need to bring you people. They are both in this country. I don't know if the woman have now left this country, but before she was in this country, but the man is still in this country. That is the husband to this woman. In fact, they've separated now, but the time the thing happened, they didn't separate immediately. They didn't separate. They were doing, the man got to know, and he acted as if he forgave her. But later on, he left her. Okay, now, leave that case there. Back to these people's case. Now, this woman. So the woman said they have been dating for more than 2 years. Stories, real, do you know who can give you story or from the source? They have been dating for more than 2 years. A pastor Mrs. The reason why those youths went to burn down that place is because they said the man died of magun. You know what that means? Thunder. Can you come bo? Oyibo she bolt thunder ni woman pe. Magun. Where some people, when they take it, they will start to somersault. Some, they will be asking for water. They will drink one sea of water, a whole sea of water. I say one sea, a whole river of water. Then they will die. But there's the error. They said that there's a way that if they quickly know that that is the problem, they have the error. And it has to be the man that did the magun. Because many people in those days, they used to do it for their wives that they suspect promiscuity, or beautiful wives that they think that some men will want to try and be sleeping with their women, their wife with them. And most of the time, it is only people, the people that do it are the people that do, they are traditionalists, that idol worshippers. You will never see a born again Christian or a Christian doing it. It's not biblical. Islam, they are not, it's not in the Quran. It is only people like Oni or Ile-Ife that can do it. Allah afiyan for you. Because they serve Irumoless. They are traditionalists. And they serve idols. Am I making sense? Now, when the man started noticing that the wife had been dating the herbalist, there's nowhere I've heard though that the man is aware. I haven't heard it. But I am thinking that, is it that they are thinking that the man is aware? Because do they know if that man has high blood pressure? Because if heart attack is doing people, a lot of people that have died of heart attack in the process of having sex, my people, many of them, they have been, we've been in the process, they will say that it's magun, it's thunderbolt that killed them. It's a lie. Many of them is heart attack. They have been suffering from medical history, the history of heart problem, but untreated. They don't know. And sex can trigger heart attack. More so, that man is a traditionalist. He's a native doctor. They have all those things, gadgets in them. Magun cannot catch a traditionalist. Take it or you leave it. Except it's also a fake traditional, like a fake pastor. Because how can your wife be sleeping with a traditionalist for 2 years? Because I want to believe that if it is true, that story we heard that they have been dating for 2 years, over 2 years, that means that woman have been going on behalf of the wife, of the husband, to go and be doing some jazz from that herbalist for the church to grow. Only that the husband may not know that the herbalist is Tungba, the wife. And for her to be enjoying it to the extent that the herbalist is richer than the pastor. The herbalist. The guy is in his 40s and is doing very well in that their Ondo state. If you see his property, if you see the way it is, you will know it's richer than the pastor. But my own problem is that the issue I have with them, Bukola Michael, thank you for the stars. The issue I have with them is that when they killed, when the guy died, was there any post-mortem autopsy carried out? Because the court of law, we don't recognize thunderbolt. What is thunderbolt? What we will do is to carry out a post-mortem, and it will tell us this is what killed this man. This is what killed this man. Heart attack. The way people are having it, if you have watched it, you will see it's the same way people say people have thunderbolt. They will, some of them will be foaming from the mouth. They are going. Some of them will have stroke. Going to bring down a property with assumption. It happened here. It happened here. A woman, a housewife, went with a married man to the hotel. They had sex. The man had heart attack. Now so they do. Now so they say the man do. Then you people went. Fine, it's possible that the pastor is not a true pastor. Definitely. In fact, I believe that pastor will be in shock now that, so my wife is sleeping with the native doctor. And nobody will ever know in that church that they have business with native doctor. If you see her heart, if you see the beauty God gave this woman, if you see her heart, in fact, in that kind of area, for her to be that beautiful, if you see her pictures, you won't believe that a native doctor is chopping her like that. In fact, her natural beauty. You won't believe that a native doctor can carry her even to hotel and go and give it to her like that, to an extent that the person had heart attack. My pains, my anger now is that at least we know that many of these pastors, they do native, they do babalawo. We know. Let's not be tricking us. Why did they go and burn down the structure, the church? Why? The man on the man himself, they went to commit adultery with his wife. The babalawo went to shop his wife. Is it right? He died a death that is shameful. Then you people had the effrontery to go and burn down the church. I mean, to go and for church, the structure, the building. That is Magu that killed him. Who told you people that it's Magu that killed him? Did they carry out autopsy? Was there a postmortem? Because it happened here. And the woman was left to walk away free. The person that we deal with her now is her husband. They were doing, I love you back. Later, the man couldn't stand it. The man left her. He couldn't stand it. That's all that should happen. Why do you people go and burn down the structure? I'm still asking, why go to the church? And if possible, if people will see the man, people will kill the man. So, did the Babalawo, what he did he do it right? What if it's vice versa, the case? A pastor sleeps with Babalawo's wife. I would have even expected that, yes, if that happens, you would think it is Magu. But I will still, yeah, if you sleep with Babalawo's wife and you stomach sore, people will think it's Magu because that is the job of Babalawo. They are the ones that give it to men that do it. Will you go and break down the shrine? What if most of the time it's not anything Magu, anything? It is heart attack. In fact, the case, the children or the guys or the boys that burnt down, broke down that church and vandalized the church, they should be brought to book. Because that is jungle justice. That is jungle justice. You will just go and kill anybody. What if it's vice versa? Pastor went to sleep with Babalawo's wife and pastor dies. That's where I will expect people will say, yes, it's Magu, it's Magu. Even at that, it's not still justified to start to break down the shrine, which I know many people wouldn't break down the shrine. They wouldn't vandalize the shrine. But they went to the church. They brought down the church. And if they see the man, they will kill the man too. It's total barbaric act. I'm still thinking in my head, why are we like that? Youth, you people have misplaced priority. Can you always try and wait for the law instead of carrying the laws into your hand? I don't understand. I'm still thinking, if you see the pastor Mrs. Shag Batala, but I must tell you people the truth. If she has no hand in his killing, that's what we call Amuwa alone. You die for the sake of dying. It has happened before here. And I know it has happened in many places. In fact, I know the woman. I know the man like this. And many people in Ireland know them.